Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween. If you have any questions about why you're not landing the job or getting the raise you've always wanted, feel free to ask me, Dave, or HR, which is Karen. Classic Karen. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those before, but I don't know why we have them. I don't know why we have them. Man, she told me that this was a legal liability if I do the stream by myself, and she's just here to monitor. So here we are. I should probably put Halloween in the title. See if it works. Well, how's it going? Welcome, Shannon. Welcome to the stream.
Howdy.
Yo, if you have any questions about jobs or corporations, just let me know. And if you're curious if that will get you fired, you can ask Karen.
From HR.
So, I hope that you're having a good Halloween. Can I have a job? Well, there's this new thing called reverse finance, where you pay us for the job. So if you do that, yeah. Best costume of the day. Well, this is how I go to work, but thank you.
This is literally how I dress for work.
How can I land a job in your company? Where's that belt buckle?
Oh no.
Are you gonna do the team building with the belt buckles?
Oh no. I keep telling you that's not work appropriate.
Dave? Oh, Dave to Dave. How's it going? How can I get promoted? I've tried giving my boss a present for Halloween and simping as hard as possible. We need to know what that means. I'm good, how are you?
Present for Halloween?
If I could skip the company weekend and get away to visit her in the hospital. Look, Emilio.
Yes, you would qualify under FMLA.
Emilio, listen. We're your family now. I don't understand who's... like, I'm your dad. HR could be your mom. We're your new family. Do you have any unpaid internships? No, we're currently offering reverse finance internships. That's where you pay us. Hold on, let me turn up this generic corporate music. Thank you. Josh, I have a question. How do I get a higher score on the electronic whip board? I don't want to stop being a slave. How do you get a higher score? What up, Brian? How much experience do I need for junior programmer? Well, lately we've been asking for 5 years. 5 years or more, typically. If you're just trying to get your foot in the door, we expect you to be able to code Google, Facebook, YouTube, usually within about 45 minutes. How high do your employees have to do trust falls from during team building?
At least 10 feet, or it doesn't count.
Our trust... Can we do that here? Can I request a pay raise with the 500 DOPS? Hey, thank you so much. That's exactly how you get a pay raise. You usually have to increase what you pay us, and we give you a percentage back. Let's see, I will pay you to hire me to work for you. Will you hire me? Yes. Twitter logo is alone. True. Let me take that off. Do I have to assume the position, get on my knees to get promoted? No, this is what you do when you walk past my office. Every day. Not just for promotions. Remember your place. You like the mustache? Hey, listen, Andrew, thank you for noticing.
To like a little soul
Max,
patch,
thank you.
Too.
The soul patch? Look. Not all of us can grow beards. I posted how much I love my company on LinkedIn, participated in so many team building exercises, and worked for overtime with no extra pay. We need to know your belt buckle skills. I don't know what else to tell you. Want to play chess? Sorry, we only have team building games.
Mustaches do increase your likelihood of getting hired.
How do I get 30 years of experience being 20 years old? Oh boy. Listen.
You lie on your resume, duh.
We don't. No. Don't tell them what to do. Your mustache is amazing. Hey, thank you. I've been growing this out for approximately 4 years. Is talking about your political stance going to get me fired? My political stance going to get you fired.
It's frowned upon,
Well, I don't know.
for sure.
Looks like Anchorman and HR is the weather girl. Hey, look.
I'm HR, thank you.
Hi,
very
Dave and
much.
Karen. I'd like to get a $15,000 raise as a CEO, but I somehow feel bad about my employees. Do you have any advice? John, listen, thank you for the $15,000 raise as a CEO. I mean, typically you would just say everyone else is getting a salary reduction because of everything, because of the virus that's going around. You say that everyone's going to take a reduction in pay, and then you utilize that reduction for yourself. It's pretty big brain if you think about it. You need to gamify your company.
I agree.
We already do. Had an unpaid internship in a brothel so I can do better for my supervisor. See, Mr. Cookie Mini, he's onto the thing, you know. To be honest, this is cringy AF, not used to the cringy content. Thank you.
It's Halloween, have some fun.
I'm sorry, there's no fun at the office, only work.
Not in this
We have
HR.
fun when HR... Okay.
This is a team building.
Wow, thank you,
We also
Dave.
did
You're
some
welcome.
Team building this morning.
When Daddy Corporate gives you the old belt buckle special. It's true. Tristan, welcome. What do you think about AI replacing middle management? It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen.
Well, I mean, you might say this and letting that bottom line.
RHC Proctor. Hey, we appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Josh, my employees wants to get paid for the first year they work for me. For me, every employee starts as an... It makes sense. Can I get a raise? I mean, you have to bring your own mouthwash.
We will not reimburse you for this.
Saturday's off? No. You get 3 hours on Sunday to be with your family, and then it's back to work.
I think that's more than reasonable.
What did I just join? Lewis? We don't know. Thank you for hosting this team building exercise. Can we circle back on my raise later? Reese, we will circle back on a few different things during that performance review. Skill set or yes, sir, which will land me the promotion? It's more about the yes, sir. What brand of mouthwash is needed? So hard. It's so difficult to stay in character. All right.
We prefer the purple Listerine.
Can I get bonus pay? No, but I can give you something else that's similar to the word bonus.
In case you guys are curious, the way gamification works here in this office is Josh has to stay in character the entire time or he's going to dip down into the yellow and then the red.
Many employees playing with their phones in the toilet. How do you deal with this problem? Well, there's this new technology coming out. It's called diapers for adults. We're thinking about implementing that across the workforce. That way nobody actually has to get up to go anywhere.
Honestly, Andrew, I just got dressed for work today like I usually used to when I was going to the office. Some of this is different. Most of it is my actual closet attire.
Yeah, that's actually what she wears to work.
Except for these. They're just and this is my grandma's. The rest of it is
Where's my one-on-one meeting? Well, lately we've been having 3-to-1 meetings as we feel like that gets things a little bit more optimized instead of just one-on-one. Best way to, if you're being serious, Cody, the best way to ask for a raise is to come in with a list of things that you've done for the company.
But also, if you want to raise, the likelihood of that happening is very, very small. If you feel like you've done enough to get a raise and you're not going to get one, it's time to move on. Everybody likes their company, but the best way to get a raise is to leave. And you'll get more of one too. If they did give you a raise, it would be really small just to appease you. if you leave, you can get like upwards of 25% of a raise. That's what I would recommend to everybody. I say that all the time, but it's true. For myself included.
Dave, do you ever wear blackface for Halloween? What do you think? I'm the Prime Minister of Canada? No. I've been working the whole year. There's an article. HR lady wears gold at work. Well, yeah.
I mean, is it off limits? I'm confused.
I should probably change this to be like HR lady explains why you're not getting hired. But thanks for being here. Happy Halloween. Hope you guys are doing good.
Tell everybody why they're not getting hired, because
I left most of my
it's
stuff
helpful.
in storage, so I just had to draw on the pencil stash
I know.
and the soul patch. I thought that added a little something creepy.
Brooch today, thank you. It's a fall leaf.
100% raise, increase switching companies. Like, but if you take the counter offer, they know that you were unhappy, right? You run the risk of
Your counter offer is not going to be much more either.
well, like they might keep you around for a little bit till they fire you again.
Any counter offer I've ever seen has usually been close to the match, but not an exact match. I feel an exact match.
Reese
You're not gonna get
Jones
more than that.
says, Dave, I find it funny that you're consistently reading above your glasses and not through them, as if you're only wearing them to look more condescending. Now, listen, we've had this talk before, okay? Do you want to go back in that one-on-one room? Because we can. We'll talk about that performance review, and this time, I'll just let you finish that sentence. I appreciate the fun size candy bars given for each hour of overtime we did during the busy seating, but looking at hiring some more workers or paying us more would be appreciated. Why don't you just do more work? It's a pretty simple solution. Is it better to start a junior job or as freelance? I mean, junior job and freelance. Do both. Freelance is like, usually you're not gonna make money anyways, right?
And you don't always have to start at a junior level job. You can apply to anything you want and let them decide what you're capable of. You don't decide that before they even have a chance to talk to you. You might be a junior level in your head, but maybe you're really not to them. You're exactly what they need. You never know. Apply to everything. Up your chances. But it will cost you an extra 5 minutes.
Mazix? Yo, dude, so you got 30% of a raise telling them that you got a better offer, but like, whenever I think about that, it's like, you could have given me this raise the whole time, but you didn't, which means they're kind of taking advantage of you. So like, how much more of a raise could they have actually given you?
Not much. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel sorry for people named Karen in 2020.
Yeah, me too.
Anyone that
Sucks.
How do you sleep at night?
Easily.
Oh, alone, dead inside, just the way I like it. Do you think it's worth skilling broad or niche? Broad, usually. Niche makes more money. Broad has more security. Dave looking kind of cute. Hey, thank you. Normally I just get that from HR lady.
That's harassment. You're not
That's
supposed to tell
harassment?
them that, Dave.
That's alright.
God.
You want to give me a harassment claim later?
Yeah.
Does HR see freelancing as experience?
Yes.
If you get paid for it.
Listen, there's a difference between the hiring manager and HR. HR generally, yes, as long as the
Oh, go
skill
get
set is
Daisy.
the same.
Show them Daisy's costume.
Daisy, come here.
Mr. Dave, is there a dressing code? Well, during work hours there are. During the performance review, no. This is a panda dog.
Panda.
She looks like she hates her life, but that's just kind of how she
loves
looks.
It. She will wear this hood. She loves it. It's like a blinky. Being cute. She could. Just got a little tail. Oh.
I'm having trouble getting my mustache as thin as spaghetti noodles. Any tips? Joseph B. So typically, if you'd like to get that, the pen mustache like this, like the pencil stash, I find your genetics change when you become more creepy. If you just become a creep in general, you start to develop a pencil stash. I'm good, Allie. How are you?
Is it panda today?
What do you think of Office Space, especially Lumberg? Yeah, dude. So I've been thinking about this for a while, but I'm thinking about doing a deep fake of Lumberg's face onto my face in one of the skits.
She actually loves these costumes, you guys.
She wears
it's
little
just
sweaters.
A sweater. Like, she loves blankets. It's like a portable blanket for
She just
her.
looks like blah all the time.
This is just her. She's almost 10 years old, you guys. Like,
Yeah, you've put up with me for a long time.
Can I get a raise? I'll give you something that raises. I don't know if it'll be money though. Greetings from the UK. What up, dude? Just tattoo the stash on. It's true. I'm 6'2".
he's really tall.
I just ordered a pair of Velcro New Balances to help my creep factor.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, what kind of mustache is that? It's the kind that you wish you could grow.
It's the kind that comes with a soul patch.
Oh, I'm sorry. You gotta have your own seat now.
Looking good. Hey, thank you, thank you. I've had the same shirt since I had my first engineering job. This was why I bought this shirt, was to do the interview for my engineering job, like, because it was over a Skype call, and I look just like this, except without, like this. Mr. Dave, what kind of car do you drive? I drive a Kia Soul, thank you. Thank you for asking. Well, it's either that or, oh, what is it? What's the, what is it? It's the Chrysler one that's ugly? That's what I would drive as Dave.
Chrysler 300.
No. It'd be a Kia Soul.
We just
You guys have made my
offended
day.
so
Michael,
many
hope you're having a good day. Happy Halloween. Can you grow facial hair? Yes. Greetings, partner. Welcome. Django or Flask? I don't know.
You guys.
Would you rather work for Amazon or Cisco, even though you're against corporate anyways? Oh, man. I think I'd probably go with Amazon because... I don't know. I think Jeff Bezos is such a character to aspire to be. The way he treats his workers is just, ooh, like nothing I've ever seen. He says, oh, they're complaining about something? That's right, just step on them. They're just workers. It really gives me inspiration. Mary Chrysler. My go-to recreational activity? I mean, I like going to the gym, riding dirt bikes, play video games, fly around on paramotor. What's your job title, Dave? Well, it's management 2. Management II. Why do companies have annual promotion windows and use that to hold people back yet wait, hold on. Constant random promotions happen all year round above for middle management. Well, I mean... Well, you would do the same. Does length at a company matter to HR? Like 6 months, right? Like minimum is 6 months.
I mean, it depends on if you had a really good reason why you left, but I usually recommend don't leave your job for 6 months and find a new one. A year is really good. Otherwise, have a good reason. And they can't verify it either, so come up with your best one.
How was your experience living in Finland? It was alright. Like, the marriage part wasn't that great, but everything else was cool.
Super cool.
Why is your forehead so shiny? Hey, listen. Thank you for noticing.
Why, yes, I am. Thank you for asking.
If you work for a living, then why die working? Well, I mean, what else would you be doing? Like, The point is it's to live to work, not work to live. I know you might have heard that the other way around. There's a lot of these people talking about work-life balance, and in my life, it's usually how to balance work. I don't know what this life is. Why would you want to do anything else but work? What is this thumbnail?
What is the thumbnail? Because I didn't make one. If you enjoy the stream, maybe hit thumbs up. I don't think it does anything, but thanks for being here.
Our costume. Yeah. Oh, the thumbnail right now is. It was different a minute
Leave
ago,
that
but
forehead
now-
alone. It is squeaky clean. Hey, listen here, okay? I'm trying to compete with the CEO of Flooper. Now, I don't know if you remember that, but go look up the CEO of Flooper Limited.
Better than Cooper. Okay,
I'm
we're
well on my
at
way.
Floopers.
Oh, it's a big inspiration. Dave, how much do you pay HR? Well, I'm not actually in charge of paying HR. Our CEO does that. His name is Chad. I say, what's her salary? And Chad just says, well, she gets paid in big D's, and I assume that's somewhere around $60,000 or something.
Comes in the form of.
But he won't put a number on it. He just says she gets paid in big D's. Okay, Mr. CEO, whatever you say.
Jesus Christ.
What up, one night? If I worked less than 6 months, but it was a contract position, would that be a problem? No, as long as you put.
You thought that you are the CEO. No. I'm middle management, okay? We have middle management, the CEO, Chad. Kind of sounds like this. And then there's middle management, and then
There's Karen over here. PT Cruisers. That's what Dave would drive. It would be a PT Cruiser.
That's exactly right.
Did you just say she gets paid in big D's? What am I supposed to think of that? Well, he doesn't answer questions very seriously. He just says she gets paid in big D's, Dave. Don't worry about it. And I said, okay.
What up? Dave, should I wear a mask?
Yes.
Absolutely not, Karen. They are not wearing masks. We're not following social distancing. If you follow social distancing, you can't fit as many people in the office. The more people you can fit in the office, the more things that get done.
That's going to create a lot of work for me.
Can I please get a 2% raise? 2% raise. Now listen, we know that you think, how about an Amazon gift card? We'll give you $20. There's a lot you could do with that. Just wait till Prime Day.
Oh, I love Prime.
What?
I love Prime Day. I just got some new rugs, let me tell you.
Dave, please actually open the suggestion box once in a while.
Yeah, Nonstop gets it.
Only HR gets the suggestions from the suggestion box. That way they're anonymous. Very important.
But it will look bad on LinkedIn. Should be a Dodge Strat. That's true.
What's a Dodge Strat?
It's a very middle management car.
Oh.
Role player stream? No, we're just hanging out for Halloween.
Roleplay. This is literally. I am an HR lady.
Actually, that's the thing is she's not role playing. This is how she actually dresses to go to work.
Minus the glasses.
I know most of the time you guys just see her sitting behind me in the videos, but like this is
Literally
what
my job.
she wears to work.
Well,
and it destroys me inside, but it's kind of funny.
I was an HR lady for real, you guys. Now I'm an HR consultant for technology, and so it's a little less this, and it's a little
I'll take that damn gift card, huh? Damn right. Amazon gift card of $20, that's generous. Better make a contest for it. Actually, you know what? We don't want to give all of that away to one person. We'd like to offer everyone an opportunity to do extra 4 hours this week. And whoever does the most 4 hours gets the gift card.
Yes, HR complaints are really anonymous. We have to be.
I'm thinking of opening a new credit card. What are your thoughts?
I think that's the wrong Dave. That would be Dave Ramsey, right? So you're saying she dresses up like Karen to work? Yeah.
I'm literally HR. What do you
She's
want?
actually
from me?
an HR person, so like that's what she does.
Literally an HR
Can I get the day off tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sunday, which is, I think, people of religion would say that's the Lord's Day, but this is America. So, no. Sorry, get back to work. What did I walk into? Welcome aboard. Please have a seat. Welcome to employee orientation. I should make that a skit. I need people in Salt Lake City to come be in my skits because I can't be all the characters. Yes.
We'd have some stalkers in there. I'm gonna remind you of that idea because that was hilarious.
Do you have a degree, Dave? Oh, actually, I do. It's in business administration. They told me I was one of the elite.
Oh, that's good. That was good. I remember that forever.
What?
Walking into orientation.
Dave, that guy across the street is offering me 30% more. If you want to bargain, you're free to leave, okay? You'll never find a culture like this. When can I have a day off? Why are you on the internet right now instead of working?
Are behavioral interviews necessary? I don't know. Probably. Nobody wants to work with like a robot, right?
It's a behavioral interview. What is that?
Where they just ask like, what would you do if you had crappy coworkers? Behavioral interview questions.
Oh yeah, they have to ask those things. You would be surprised at the honesty.
Do you offer paternity leave, Dave? So, look. I know a lot of people at this company are looking to start a family, and I constantly have to send out email reminders of when you join this company, you leave your family for this family. You can even call me Papa Dave if you want, and maybe I'll personally offer you some paternity leave if you get that on my desk by 5 o'clock.
And it's called parental leave. It's all inclusive.
Yeah, I guess that's true, right?
You
can't say maternity leave.
How much do you pay junior devs? Well, we like to do this thing where we give you monopoly money, and then devs, or the junior devs usually get a little upset, and they say, Dave, this isn't real money. And I say, well, this isn't real work. And they look at me, and they give me, some mean looks, and then I'm just, here's some more monopoly money, and they get back to work. Because what else are they going to do? No one else is going to give them a job like this. A master's in middle management and a bachelor's in supervision study.
That's actually genius.
I wish we had a pocket protector for you.
A pocket protector? Oh, that's true.
That's
That's true. I've been trying to make videos and not look at the results. Like not look at the view count on live streams, not look at the results on my phone for like how your videos are doing, just because it was making me do things.
He's
I don't know. Making me like
he's gotta be himself.
I don't know.
And take some time.
I know this is kind of like random and off topic, but I thought it would be fun. It's fun for me.
Dave, what kind of company do you work for? We actually make home supervision systems for remote employees.
Salt Lake City, nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You have a podcast?
I'm the
we should make one.
age as Josh. Jesus.
Do you do anything else besides YouTube? Nah, I just do YouTube. It's pretty great.
Can I pay you for an internship? Fady B, I thought you'd never ask. Now this is a man that's a straight shooter. Can I pay you to work for you? Now, I don't know who would say no to that, but that's currently what we're offering, so I suggest anyone in here looking for an entry-level position, an internship, offer to pay them to work for them. That's how you really get your leg up in the corporate world in 2020. Can I take Sundays off? No, we went over this, Alex. No. Does a master's matters in development? No, it doesn't. Nah, your portfolio does. Thanks for the raise, boss. Hey, you're welcome. So Josh, you're 34, right?
You're
I'm
30?
I'm 30 going on
You are not allowed
42.
to
That's what I
ask
tell
these
everyone. I just can't, like, a
questions in
lot
the
of people,
workplace.
they daydream about being younger, and I think to myself, why would I want to be younger when I could be older and higher up in middle management? Because the older you are, the more you move up the ladder. I just can't wait to move up the ladder.
Listen,
So I'm
I'm
30
gonna-
going on 42. I think
I
it's...
don't know. We're gonna have to write Scott up for that one.
How should I have to pay you for my raise? I really appreciate your video. Ronald, thanks for being here, dude. I hope you're having a good Halloween. Thanks. Just let me just press F to say thanks. Thanks for being here.
How much PTO do I get, Dave? Heavy duty gaming. You're confusing that acronym, okay? PTO and PhD. Okay? So, I mean, you can't have any PTO, which I assume is paid time off, but you can have some PhD, which is some pretty huge days at work, okay?
What is going on?
We don't know.
I wish you could see, like,
That's
over here, the part on the hairline. I did it on the wrong side.
I've been working 120 hours a week for the past 2 years. Can I please
Show
get
them how
Sunday?
beautiful it is going forward over here.
Oh, look, yeah, it looks good. Yeah, I did it. Look, it's not a very good camera angle.
Josh, I need dental work. I'll use your company to get benefits and then leave. Is that okay?
Hector,
I can offer you some benefits.
You see that becoming a problem.
I called some people oddballs, and the HR didn't like it.
I mean, I can see that.
Can I survive on free cookies?
We also, hey,
Yes.
listen, no, hold on, listen. Not only do we offer free cookies whenever they're available in the break room, but we do offer some free coffee. Now, you have to bring your own creamer and sugar, but you might be able to survive on that too. Hey, calories is calories. You look like my math teacher from high school. That's a great comp. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that.
I think this is inappropriate contact.
Oh, sorry about that.
What happens when HR comes on to you, though? Like, what would you do?
Well, I've never been with a woman
Oh.
other than my mother
Huh.
when she comes to see me. So, you know, she likes to praise all of the rewards that I have on my refrigerator.
Mhm, 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 mhm.
God, it's so bad. I'm moving in 2 weeks and need time off to prepare and settle in. It's true. Happy Halloween. Hey, Jeff, thanks for being here, dude. Where did you buy the chairs? We got them at Costco.
We love Costco.
Yeah.
We have to, let me tell you the secret. We have to have a Costco card solely for Dave's soda addiction. So we happen to stumble upon these on the way to get those.
Girl has HR lady look down to a T.
That's because
D's
I'm
nuts.
an HR lady.
It's because that's actually how she dresses. Actually.
I mean, the turtleneck, not usually. It's a little warm, but...
Hey, Mr. Dave, are you on the macro level? God. Your facial hair looks like garbage. Grow full beard or shave. You jealous?
I'm good, dude. No, I don't really watch a whole lot of sports.
Hey, Dave, Pepsi or Coke?
Pepsi.
It's all Coke. If you're from the South, it's all Coke.
It's true. It's all Coke. But if you're wondering, we do have a ton of Pepsi boxes just laying around.
I think I should do the stream and then call recruiters that email me, and try to just, you know, because I get a lot of emails from people, from recruiters trying to hire, and they always put their phone number, and I think I should call them as Dave and just try to waste a little bit of their time.
See, you're right. I love love Dr. Pepper and Dr. Pepper cream soda, whatever that is. It's so good, but our Costco doesn't have it out here now. It's very sad.
Don't you sweat wearing a turtle? So she like walked around the corner with that outfit on, and I was like, what am I dating right now?
Turtlenecks
She
only
did-
sometimes.
she did,
I feel like it's a little much. But it's a costume.
Jesus. Naman, what?
But
Pop or soda? I think it depends if you're in Wisconsin, right? Everything's pop. Dave, do you give sick pay? Well, you're allowed to be sick at the office, and we'll pay you for working.
like for real, are there still people who don't know that I am like actually an HR lady by trade?
I like your cut, G. Hey,
It's funny.
hey, thank you for noticing.
Yes, I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas and Utah. I just like the mountains more, so. I'm from Southeast Texas too. None of that Dallas crap. Sorry. Not sorry.
How many desk inches do you give to your employees? I don't
Clearly only this much.
What up, finance?
Just kidding.
You could call a recruiter, or you could be a programmer and build Python spam bot to register their emails to 1,000 different subscription sites. I'd go with the latter. Why don't you do that? That sounds like a great idea. Getting spam from recruiters and roll their email into something like
Josh.
what?
Oh, Dave, this is a good one.
Don't do that. It's probably illegal.
Don't do that. What are your dreams? Let's say, what is your biggest dream as a manager?
Well, my biggest dream as a manager would be to be the right-hand man of the CEO. Dave is a master's of simping, mandatory to work at your company. We
Yeah.
prefer a PhD. That way you get familiar with the D's. What's wrong with recruiters, Dave? Listen, nothing is wrong with recruiters. We enjoy recruiters.
But like, really, they waste your time, and they're trying to triple dip. So like, recruiters are sending the same job that like it's you think it's personal, right? Because they send you an email, and you think it's personal for you. But really, they're sending that same email to 500 other people, and whichever one is the best fit's gonna get it.
Does HR lady understand that Josh is the coolest guy on the internet? Yes. And the coolest guy in the office. And in my heart.
Do you get paid, Dave? Oh, they pay me in equity. Dave, my elbows are touching my coworkers when I work. How am I supposed to work like this? Well, you'll need to see HR.
Can we talk about increasing my pay from $7.25 to $7.30 an hour?
Raymond. Listen, what kind of raise is that? Let me do the math on that. That might not be in our budget. I'll need to calculate. Hold on. That would be... I haven't done math in quite some time. Normally I just write stuff on the whiteboard to make it look like I know what I'm doing. You're asking for a 0.01% raise? Oh, you'll need to add another zero in there.
Laura, work relationships are strictly prohibited.
What? Oh, God. What up, Alex?
Dave, where do you see yourself in the company in 10 years?
God.
For real, where do you see
Raymond, you want to know what's funny? Like, I saw, like, you guys see a bunch of unpaid internships, right? That are like 40 hours a week. And I've been driving around seeing these now hiring signs for like $15 an hour, $11 an hour, like $13 an hour. I think I'm going to make an entire video dedicated to me going to different retail places and showing you like it's paying almost double than what some of these garbage companies want to pay you.
It's
Like
such
Best
a
Buy
good
pays
pay.
$15 an hour, and there's these companies offering you $7.25 federal minimum wage.
Bonuses or getting a raise? Well, when you get a bonus, you get more than just money, and that's something I always prefer.
Honestly, I don't know how you can have a master's in simping if you have a minor in gender studies. That's kind of like a little backwards.
Hey Dave, this is the CEO. Oh, hi. Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me get into my... Well, thank you. Hold on. Thank you for being here. We appreciate your presence. Okay. All right.
Wait, that's to me.
Sorry. I'm going to have to dilute your equity. It's going to be half of what it was, which means I get double the amount of shares. So that actually means I get more shares, right? If you're diluting the equity of the company, that means everyone gets more shares. They're just not worth as much, but I get more. That sounds like a positive to me.
There was one, let's see. They pay you an experience. God. I'm working at Amazon Fulfillment, $15 an hour, no benefits. Yeah, it's rough, dude. Hey, Koga Master, let me ask you a question. I was reading that they have these scoreboards that you can see. Like if someone steals at Amazon, they'll show a silhouette of the person who stole and like a silhouette of whatever it is they stole to like publicly shame the people that do that.
My company pays me to do the job of 3 people. Since I work from home, I decided to do 1/3 the amount of actual hours to balance it out. That sounds like logic to me, Jonathan.
I like your mustache. Hey, thank you for noticing. I've been working on this for a while. It's a lot of hard work to get here.
Free parking or free coffee? We're kind of like Jimmy John's. We offer free smells when people heat up their lunch in the microwave.
Sometimes it's lasagna and sometimes it's fish. You never know. Good day or
Dave,
bad
can
day.
you please teach me how to pay the bills with equity? So it's kind of like a reverse funnel. You offer equity to your friends and they pay you for your equity. So you sell your equity to people that you know, friends, family members, teachers, people that you've met, and they pay you for your equity that will eventually pay out. Now, I know this might sound like multi-level marketing or pyramid scheme, but it's just a reverse funnel. Because it all funnels back to you, and that's how you pay. I'm fluent in HTML. I mean, I would expect nothing less.
Rehan, Texas.
That's
girls
my
might
Dave. A
miss
couple
Dallas.
more.
Jimmy, let me read that as chat.
That's my Dave. A couple more years, and you can be my right hand's right hand.
Josh, do you take vacations? Yeah. Sort of. Beard, no mustache, is that weird? Wouldn't that just make you like if you just have like this, right? Like, why do you look like iDubbbz? I think he did the pencil stash too at one time.
Dave, I'm interested in my coworker. What should I do? I'll have to pass this to HR.
I mean, don't tell us. We'll know. Don't work for them, usually, and then you're fine.
How do I use the equity to buy the funnel to sell the equity to my friends? Well, so that's a good question. You kind of borrow it. You tell them that you're just borrowing it.
Where in Finland did I get my engineering degree? It was on the Russian border.
Dave, why do you preach capitalism but practice communist dictatorship? There is no capitalism. There is no communism. There's just... Well, I'll put it to you this way. I am the dick in dictatorship. Okay? And that's all you need to know.
Dave.
I put the dick into dictatorship.
Should interns be paid?
Is that a serious question? I mean, yeah.
They're
like,
asking Dave, not Josh.
Internship. You get paid in experience, exposure, and better yet, you get to be around top quality minds. Should I sniff her hair? Yeah, for sure.
I'm offended.
Recommend us books, please. Right now I'm reading Robert Greene's Laws of Human Nature. That's a pretty good book. People have bosses that look like this. I had a boss that looked like this.
Honestly, my favorite coworker of all time is who I'm trying to embody right now.
Dave, how can we join the company family? Well, it's more like a rite of passage, and there are some rituals that you need to take part of. Although you'll need to sign an NDA, we can talk more. Our company website's better for application through LinkedIn for business internships. I don't know what that means, bro. Looking
They're
dope,
all
bro. Hey,
gonna
thanks,
get
man.
to the same place or getting through a recruiter either way. I like LinkedIn.
Dave, how do I pay my bills with experience? Well, you live at home, and they pay your bills while you gain experience.
Hold on, let me put on some generic corporate music. How do I get this to...
Dave, any chance of getting a decrease in wages? We've been scheduling in decreases of wages for a while now, usually by just not offering a raise, because if you're not getting a raise, well, there's inflation, so you're losing money, which decreases wages. But we've also been thinking about possibly throwing out some emails that say, due to COVID, we're not getting as much business as we could. We need to decrease everyone's salary by 10%. We'll try to give this back to you at a later date, but we never will. So that saves 10% salary from each person, which that gives me a gift card to Amazon this Christmas as my bonus.
Dave,
What?
would you hire Joshua?
No. Absolutely not. Perfect music for... Hey, thanks, Tanner. Welcome back.
Absolutely not.
Dwight from The Office? No. Elevator music?
That's true.
What's your favorite team building exercise?
Tallest tower done.
Tallest tower? It would...
Or the team building we did earlier today.
Roasting some resumes? Doc's one. Oh, let me get some elevator music.
I think our best team building is probably...
Thanks for hanging out. I know this stream doesn't have like a super big purpose or anything, but I just thought it would be fun. Since we haven't had, normally I just roast on the streams or whatever, but
This is fun.
this is fun. We just laugh. I know Josh never laughs, but in this today we're doing it. So thanks
He
for
does.
being here.
You guys are seeing Josh as I see him every day, minus the Dave and the outfit and the voice and stuff. We just have fun.
All right, elevator music. Oh God. In a good way though.
Dude rocking the Dirty Sanchez. I prefer to call it the Clean Karen. Cleans them right up.
God, that's so nasty. God.
Was reading what?
Dave, why are you in a basement? It's a long story, but I live at home with my mother. Dave, are you a Wendy's manager?
Human. I can't play anything from Rick and Morty. It'll get me DMCA'd.
Dave, can I be myself while working, or do I have to be a douchebag? And well, listen here.
Play the game. It's the real answer.
Why wouldn't you be a douchebag?
Dave, do you give girl programmers preferential treatment?
On casual Friday, may I not wear a tie?
No answer.
You can wear jeans, but we prefer everything from the waist up needs to be professional.
How's the house coming along?
Oh, we have walls. They're flattening our
No, we don't
ground
have
right
walls.
now. Well, we have basement walls.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We have a
We
basement
have
foundation.
Basement foundation walls.
It's gonna be like 3 months, 2-3 months.
What are your grooming habits? Well, so it's pretty technical.
And some
You
plumbing.
start right here. You hold the comb over right here, and then you take the comb, and you go this way, and then bring it forward to cover up the bald spot. But you have to make sure all bald spots are covered up, and then you try to get that clean pencil stash. Toilet music.
Toilet.
I wish like we could like call people. So what would you say you do here? God. I have some pretty hilarious episode ideas. Alright, yeah, this is garbage.
Dave, what OnlyFans do you follow? Well, I don't know if you've seen that. Oh, HR lady has an OnlyFans. XXXHR violation. XXX. The best way to promote synergy is to force synergy. No, people don't want to get along by themselves, so you put them on a leaderboard.
Are you paying your house contractors an exposure?
Yes.
Not like it would make them move any faster. They are in the yellow with me.
So stupid.
Ban all offenders who break to you. That's true. Everyone knows that real middle management has 8 pens in his pocket. That's true, but I only have these. What are the top 3 things required on a resume?
Projects, any experience you've had. This is for an internship, right? If you don't have any work experience before, just list projects that you've worked on or experience that you might have had doing anything, literally anything. Tutoring, like that stuff is not verifiable either, which is great. But yeah, that's important.
I would like to report a grievance against Dave.
Grievance.
Which HR's costume? Yeah, she's HR.
I'm just myself. Oh. Except for these. These are fake. These are...
How much exposure is required before I get paid in the big D's? Jack, I thought you'd never ask. I'm going to need you to come into my office at 4:30 and close the door behind you. You'll need to be scheduling about 45 minutes. We'll go from there.
Definitely don't recommend simping for your HR ladies. Can't stand behind that.
What up, Lucas? Welcome aboard. There's all this Cyrillic in the chat. I cannot read it. But, Privyet, I guess. I don't know why Streamlabs times stuff out. I would like to report myself to Dave for not working enough overtime. I went from IT job to getting my first dev job, making 6 figures. Thank you. Hey, thanks for the 5. You didn't have to do that, man. Don't spend your 6 figures in one place. Just save, dude. Get at least like 6 months in the bank.
Dave looks like a creepy uncle. Oh, the light went off just at the right time. This is actually better lighting, I think. Yeah. Some people call me creepy. Some people say I'm a little weird. I just prefer to say I'm a little bit intense.
HR lady's still around, so we are building a house together.
Did I make it to the morning stand-up? You know, I had this great idea that we'd start calling stand-up Morning Wood. I thought it was funny. Nobody else thought it was funny. Everyone said, Dave, that's disgusting. And I said, well, we're all up in the morning, right? Oh, God.
That's folly.
Recommend games on Steam. I think right now you gotta play Phasmophobia, the ghost game, Among Us, right? Dave can bend the knee culture in our office. Doesn't management get as much crap as employees? What? Do you have the pinky up when? Oh, I forgot my coffee mug. It had Mandalorian on it.
Oh, it's a good coffee mug. The other one was funny too.
You look like one of the creeps from the Lonely Island. Sort of, but his hair was like black. Spook lighting. Hey, thank you. Actually, hold on. I got spook lighting. Hi. Hi. How's it going?
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. Happy Halloween.
This is beautiful.
It was beautiful. Dave, if you keep the lights off at the office, you can save $100 a year in electric bills, but will make micromanaging harder. Well, I think that we don't need any light in the office other than the developer's screen. I think that's bright enough. If they want, they can flip their phones over and use the flashlight on the back. Yeah, do the creep. Ah.
See, I mean, you might want to cover face and neck tats if you want the job. Again, we are playing the game.
Junior MIS, gonna be interning at the Big Four. Technology risk consulting intern. Thoughts of Big Four career for a start? It'll make the rest of your jobs easier if you have. Josh went from Dave to Lester from GTA 5. Why don't you do a Zoom call with the subs? I don't even have. I think for a certain amount of
The box
people
doesn't
on Zoom,
get
you have to
so
pay, right?
tiny.
Or there's like a 45-minute time limit.
What happened to your hair? Oh, I thought you'd never notice I wanted to comb it over. I was inspired.
Look at the camera straight on.
You're probably wondering, Josh. Why do you look so dead inside? And I said, I was born this way. I was born a middle manager. I find the deader you are inside, the better you do at your job. I'm sure you guys can relate.
All right. Dave Ramsey baby steps. Yeah. You like the mustache? Hey, thank you. Yeah, happy Halloween to you as well. I got fired from my internship due to reduced productivity. What should I say about it in my interviews for full-time positions? Don't say anything. Never say that you got fired. Always just say the budget disappeared and they couldn't afford your position anymore.
Dave, how did you become middle manager? Laura Pozzetti asked this question, and I'm gonna tell you like a straight shooter, okay? Now, I don't know if you've ever seen Full Metal Jacket, but I can suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Now, that'll get you further than you think in corporate America, but that's, you know. Golf ball, more like a soccer ball, maybe even a volleyball through a garden hose. I'm telling you.
See, I know, right? Nothing scarier in this world than HR and middle management. Thank you.
Is .NET still popping? I don't think .NET was ever popping. Just let it. You know what would be a hilarious fake product idea? Would be a wage cage to increase productivity of cubicle workers. We should make like a fake product called the wage cage.
But they're just those two manila
Increase
folders
your
from
for
middle
it.
school taped together.
Yeah, it would be optimized for sales positions that are based off of commission. Increase your sales and commission with the wage cage.
It's very marketable right now, I'm sure.
You still talk to Rolo on Twitter sometimes, like in DMs. Is this a role play? It's Halloween. It's Halloween, dude.
That...
If you're not in the US,
Oh,
the
that's
camera,
right.
the camera's being dumb
Oh,
again.
no.
Wait, you got the battery?
Yeah.
I think it died.
There you go.
Yeah, camera died. Hold on. We can come back in a second. Live nerd convention. Hey, Craig, thanks for being here. Hold. I have another battery. Please be charged. Oh, sweet, it's charged. Here, put that one on. Are you gonna wear these costumes at night?
What do you mean? I wear this every day.
I'm probably gonna walk around the neighborhood and be like, "Hello, kids. How you doing?
Welcome.
Enjoy
to
it
your
while you
future.
can. I'm your future." If you ever wanted to know what's after middle school, high school, college, you're looking at them. Stream froze. Yeah, the battery died. I have to figure out how to like charge it.
Listen, HR and Dave just needed a minute in private.
Have you seen Nathan For You? Oh, the dude. Yeah. That show. Absolutely, yes. What is the cheesiest HR group activity you've seen?
Oh my god, we played bubble soccer together once. It was great. Everybody loved it, including me. I don't know if that's the cheesiest, but it's the funnest.
What new
It's
characters
building.
are you working on? Probably the Boomer.
Oh, the Richard.
The Richard.
We're
The
doing
Boomer. Richard. But you can call me Dick.
Yeah.
Where did you get your glasses? They're actually aviators. I just
Those are my aviator
popped out the
sunglasses.
lenses.
You can get them on Amazon.
Would you ever do another stream? Sure.
Stream all the time.
What's the best advice you could give me for starting out on YouTube? Probably consistent content. That's probably 8 minutes or more.
I think probably the number one thing is get started.
Dave,
Stop
we need to
doubting
see
yourself
your
and
dad
just-
bod to confirm you aren't faking your position. Oh, sorry about that. I forgot. This is how I actually look. Walking around the office. Tiana says, does pineapple go on pizza?
Yes.
If you're buying it.
The only thing that does not belong on pizza is anchovies.
Yeah, don't put fish on pizza, please.
That's very bad.
Current buzzwords in the corporate world. Probably the new normal.
Oh, disrupt. That's a big one. Man, disruption is really making a comeback because they're using it for the virus thing right now too. It's a big one. Connect is a good one. I want to connect with you tomorrow at 3. That's a good one. Let's see what else is there.
What would you do if
My
YouTube
favorite.
were to close today? Wow, any number of things. Marketing. I'm good at marketing,
You would work
video
for me.
editing. Like, I could teach lots of different things if people wanted to, or just do those things. Dave, how was your best day at work? Felipe, that's a great question. I remember it like it was yesterday. They told me, hey Josh. Well, they told me. Damn it, I broke character. They told me.
You are in the red.
They told me, Dave, look what we got for you. We've decided to move you from the basement parking to on-floor parking. And you have to take the shuttle to get to the office. And we're not making you pay for it. And I said, oh my God, you're not making me pay for the shuttle? And they said, no, not only do you get to see some sunlight when you park, you get to ride the shuttle to the office. And I said, wow. And that was probably one of the best days I've ever had at work.
I'm just working my way closer and closer and closer to those front row parking spots.
Tuna pizza is really good. Can you just
what?
ban him from the
Is
stream?
that-
Just ban him from the stream.
Where did
Just
you
ban him
find
from the stream.
somebody to make
Just
you
ban him.
that?
Just ban from the stream.
God. You deserve it. Written up forever. Here's your pink slip.
Do you want to make your own game? They probably be like silly little single player games in Unreal Engine. Global pandemic is a buzz phrase, yeah.
Uncertain times, we must become more agile in the ways that we work and keep connected with our coworkers through Zoom and fun team building exercises, even though we are apart. Apart, but still a family.
How dark is it? Oh, hold on.
This character needs its own series. Well, it's about to get one.
Need some more light in here real quick. All right.
Felipe, thank you for being here. Josh, are you gonna remain a basement dweller? Oh,
So yeah, I'm building a house.
We
Scott,
are
what up, dude?
building a house together if you guys have missed this part. Dave.
Giants games. That's true. Wait, no, that's games. That's not giant.
Salmon is not
What up,
normal
Just
on
Dan?
pizza.
Thanks for being here.
I don't
Appreciate
know where
that.
you come from. I don't know where you are that is serving you salmon on pizza. It is offensive.
Move back home to work for family business versus stick it out in a new city. I don't know how much, like how well you get along with your family, but sticking it out, I don't know. What do you get for sticking it out? Is it a pride thing? That'd be my question.
I love pineapple on pizza. Okay, chat. What are y'all's favorite pizza combinations?
No.
I need to know. Mine is pepperoni, pineapple, a little basil, and a little Italian
How's everything
sausage.
going? A surprise Pikachu face. Welcome aboard.
Dave, why aren't you upper management? I'm upper middle. Nonstop DRE 360. Okay, get it correct. I'm upper middle, not just middle. I'm middle of the upper.
Oh, and jalapenos.
Of the middle.
Don't forget the jalapenos on that.
Learning how to struggle, grow as a person in life. I think you can do that without having to just stick something out.
Ooh, olives. I like olives on pizza too. It's good.
Double
That's
cheese
like
pizza.
Barbecue chicken pizza.
That sounds like double constipation pizza. Double
Just
cheese.
Double cheese. I mean, you do you. Maybe you're having like a sad day and you need a pick me up with all your favorite things.
Lots of Big Four employee, lots of Daves. Yeah, that's true. What's your opinion on counter offers? I'm the only mobile dev in my entire company, so they countered my new offer. So you're probably about to leave with some information. Like if you're the only mobile dev, you're about to leave with some information that they need, because if you leave right now, it's going to be a giant pain in the butt for them. And they're probably just paying you to stay so that they can get that information from you and then fire you. It's bait. Counter offers are bait. Okay, number one, they know that you're unhappy, so you applied for other places or you were considering other options.
They're never gonna pay you as much as your counter. Very rarely
Well,
does that happen, and you're probably
also,
gonna be past your raise limits. You'll never get a raise. Again.
You'll never get promoted again. You'll never get a raise again, because like at some point you were unhappy with the fundamentals of your position or the company, and they know
It
that
was
now.
enough for you to
And
look.
just you're trying to for most people leaving the company, it's more than just pay, although pay is a big one. What age did you become a programmer? 24?
Knowledge transfer, that is a big buzzword. You're correct.
You think your pilot skills are transferable to landing a commercial flight? I mean, probably not. There's way too many controls. Did I miss something going on? Oh, Code Invaders, thank you for being here, but you need to get back to your desk, okay? Security has gone to you twice and said, why are you going to the bathroom? You get 2 breaks, and you took those this morning.
Is Karen sympathetic to customer
Jimmy.
complaints? No, we're sympathetic to employee complaints. Career in middle management. Safe way to become rich?
You'll be rich in company equity. You'll be wealthy.
And maybe even exposure.
Well, of course.
What's your advice on learning a new skill and picking a new skill to learn? It's to what's the word? To like broaden up whatever you're learning. So if you're learning code, you're learning one language, I would recommend learning like more than one language. Try, like, if you're learning how to edit videos in Premiere, learn how to also edit videos in something else, because something that makes sense in one way or doesn't make sense in one way might make sense in another. Like if the syntax of something in JavaScript confuses you, it might make sense in another language, and you're like, oh, okay. Josh, have you thought about a paramotor? I have a paramotor. I currently have one. It is outside. Everybody about to have pizza for dinner. Do you still code? No. I only code to make stuff, and I haven't had anything to make except videos in a long time. The pros and cons of being honest?
You could screw yourself out of a job if you're too honest.
Yeah, don't
tell us you hate everyone.
Corporate America doesn't reward honesty.
Tell us what you want us to hear to get the job. That's what it is. Like, and it sucks, but you have to play the game. I do too. That's
Neil,
the rules
she
for
gets
everyone.
paid, bro. She gets paid.
What in
Spam it. I would not learn to code in 2020. I mean, code is a good skill to have. You're still gonna hit that corporate life if you want it, but it's like it's a good skill. Offers lots of different opportunities. Why is it hard to find a job as an IT engineer? It's hard for everyone to find a job right now. Thank you. Nice makeup. Gus, thanks, dude. I hope you're having a good day.
How can a lower middle manager seamlessly create robust synergy and agile scrum meetings to improve KPI performance metrics of its employees? Hello, I am Mara, and I thought you'd never ask that question. Well, if you'd like to increase the productivity and the synergistic properties of your Scrum team, you'll need a better Scrum Master. Now, we all know that Scrum Masters are probably the most needed position in all the companies. They're as needed as middle management. I don't know if you've ever had a Scrum Master, but we all know, where would you be without them? Probably getting your work done. That's true, though.
As a HR, even I still struggle with what Scrum Masters even are. Like,
Tips
you're
for first
just,
role
like,
after coding bootcamp.
assistant
Anthony,
manager of your project?
just be open to anything mainly.
Scrum Masters. I will email them for you.
My dream company is Pivotal.
What is Pivotal?
I don't know. I'm gonna
Why do you
Pivotal.
have a dream company, by the way?
I don't have a
You
dream
might
company.
wanna reconsider what you're looking for in life. My dreams have nothing to do with what company I work for, and I
is
know
this?
that's true for Josh. If Josh dreams about working for any company, it's probably a nightmare.
That's true. I have nightmares about being at my old jobs.
Yeah,
I
he
actually
does.
wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, they're telling me that I can't leave and that I have to finish this project, and I'm like, I'm not getting
He
paid.
wakes up in like a sweat.
Yeah. I get tired and sleepy whenever I sit down to write. Sit on a yoga ball.
Definitely don't sit down to write on the couch. That might help.
You definitely got that middle management shirt color. Hey, thank you for noticing.
My dream company is the one I build. Yeah, exactly. Everyone that says this is my dream company is full of it. It's not true.
You dreamed of working for a specific.
Otherwise, you would have made it. Like, if it was your dream company, you would have already made it. Like, people just say that in the interview. They're like, "Oh yeah, I couldn't see myself working anywhere else." That's not true at all.
Code invaders. Actually, it's pretty common for people to leave their jobs pretty quickly now and to have a bunch on their resumes. So if you've left 4 within the last 5 years or whatever, it looks like you probably have at least a year at each place, which is totally fine. Just let them know something, like make it up if you had to leave because you outgrew your skills, you were looking for more opportunities, you wanted to progress in some other area. Just find a good reason for it. Otherwise, it's really not uncommon anymore for people not to stay at a job for much longer than a year or two. So
What's your dream corporate job? I don't know if you're asking me or like the character, but I don't have one. The one I build, the one where I get to get paid whatever I earn and do it whenever I want, I guess. Happy Halloween, dude. Thanks for being here. Should I pursue a master's degree in computer science or just learn on my own? Just build a portfolio. If you have a master's degree and you start slapping that down on the resume, people are going to start thinking like you're overqualified. What about Tesla and SpaceX? They have great goals and a visionary CEO. Yeah, but that's not my dream. That's Elon Musk's dream. You'd have to say, my dream is someone else's dream. Right? Dave, tell me more about that tie. Well, I got it. I got it as part of my raise. He gave me his after I took it off during the process of the performance review. God.
And I picked it out. Just kidding.
Oh God, it's my old boss. J-Man, we've been looking for you. You said you'd be back at the bathroom break, but you never came back.
You're becoming a salesperson to get paid based on commission. I would recommend building your own product and then also being a salesman. Then you get paid what you deserve. What used to be Josh's dream salary? Probably like 6 figures. Probably like most people, right?
Dream salary.
Which if I could just get to like 100,000. Would you accept a full-time job at Facebook or Google? Nope. I don't. No, I don't. I like their products, right? I just don't want to. I just want to build. I don't want to build them. I rather just
You guys
do whatever.
I feel like, and I've had to do soul searching on this recently too, don't take a job just because the name is fancy. Think about how much more work are you going to be doing compared to what you're doing now. Do you have more time to yourself? Pay is nice, but your time can't be replaced. Like, that stuff should matter more than any fancy name, any kind of exposure, or honestly, any salary. I've walked away from many things because of that, and it's so much more important. There's more important things in life than a super fancy title or whatever it is. Like, if you're eating and you have a roof over your head and you're happy and you're doing what you want in life, that's important.
Patton Pryor says they're going to do some things in these costumes after the stream is over. We did that before the stream, obviously. What do you mean after the stream? Before
Team
and
building.
after.
You mean team building,
It's called
right?
team building,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
My dream salary, bills on auto payment. True, right? I think just people.
Yeah, bills on auto payment is. I've done that since I had my very baby first job, so I don't miss it.
No, that's not what it.
What
That's
does
not
that
what she
mean?
means. She means just like bills paid, don't have to think about it.
Oh, okay.
Not like actually
Like,
literally
please
setting your
make
gas bill to
sure
auto
you
pay
don't
from your
miss
bank
your
account. Not
payments.
like no.
You can't remember.
How does one build a company? Well, you got to have a product, and usually if the product has a lot of demand, you need to help meet that demand. So you grow it with more products, and then you need more people to manage more things. I don't know. 100K is a lot in parts of the U.S. Besides California
I mean,
and New York City,
if
and
you're making
100K is pretty
or more,
decent.
you're probably pretty comfortable in most places that you're going to live. That's not all places, though. In California, that's like nothing. It sucks. But, or in New York, that's like nothing. Like, it all just depends. It's all relative. But again, does that matter to you more than the comfort you live in your life, however you're living it? Like, is that worth your time? Is that worth always being gone and working like what 15 hours a day? It's not worth it if that's what you're doing. No amount of money is worth all of your time. What are you going to do with all that money if you're sitting in an office from the time you wake up till the time you go to bed? Think about these things.
You can always get more money, but you can't get more time. You'll never get this Halloween again. You'll never get any day back, right? But you can always get more money to buy the next newest thing.
Yeah.
And there's always going to be a next newest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So,
take those things as it
always
comes, but consider your life.
If you can live and buy the things that you want and need and still have a lot of time, that's what I would always take more time over money. Listening to a dude who lives in a basement. True.
Y'all, we are building a house. That's what we're doing. So, and it's also a very comfortable basement.
Does my GPA matter? It's only 1.9. Yeah, that's pretty low. I wouldn't say that, right? I'd probably just show them what you could do.
Some of y'all in a studio apartment, and we are in a 3-bedroom basement. One of them's like a craft room, and the other one has a fish tank. Like, stop making fun of our basement.
Which event are you headed to? We're just streaming. This was totally for fun.
To the event on the couch. Honestly, it's kind of like an event outside.
It's hard to resonate with someone who's always been poor. Yeah, I think
stuff.
when you don't have money, money is everything, and when you do have money, it's not. So, it's really difficult to understand that until you experience it. But like once you have enough money to pay your bills and buy the toys, you go down a couple routes. One of the routes is, I think I'll just buy more things because I have this new thing and that makes me happy for a little bit, so I'll just keep buying new things and that's how I'll get my happiness. Or you can figure out what it is you want to be, who it is you want to be, and where you want to go. Once you're able to buy anything that you want, like within reason, then you start thinking about like, what am I doing with my time? What am I doing with my life? And it's pretty deep. Like that's where I hit, Like at first when I started doing YouTube, all I wanted was just to quit my job. And then I got to the point where I could just kind of financially, I was okay. And then I was like, okay, what am I doing? What am I making? Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? It's very, it's an interesting spot to be in, So most people, they spend their money and then they trap themselves into needing the job. They buy things that they need that job to make the payments on.
Thanks. Honestly, both of us have been in a place where we made a lot less money and a lot of hard work got us to where we are. And I can tell you, it is just as easy to be stressed and anxiety ridden now as it was back then. They're for different reasons, but they all relate to the same thing. So it's not. What I'm very happy though throughout it is that time has always been the most important thing to me.
It sounds so.
You feel like you should climb.
I know.
But
like it's really hard to resonate when you're just looking for a job and you want a salary and everyone's like, respect your time, and you're just like, I'm just trying to pay my rent, and my phone is about to turn off, and I have a couple of pieces of moldy bread in my cabinet. I don't. Yeah, you go ahead and talk about how time is valuable. Like that's how probably a lot of people in the chat hear this, but I promise you, once you get that, and once you get past that part, and you start being able to provide for yourself, and you don't have to think about it so much, you'll probably start questioning what you're doing with all your time. And if you enjoy spending your time like that.
Honestly, I felt the same way back then as I do now. You can't get it back. You can't get it back. And maybe that's because I've been through some life things that taught me that early. I don't know. But your time is more valuable, you guys.
The book Unscripted. Yeah, it was pretty good. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Yeah. Got real deep
It sounds so silly when people like.
It does, but
Most people would be like, well, if you don't care about your money and you're rich, why don't you just give it all away? And it's like,
yeah, but
that's not
then you get stuck in this cycle of everybody telling you achieve more, achieve more, achieve more, make more, make more. Take that. Why would you give up that much more money? If why would you do it? And then you feel guilty about it. I've literally just have been through this. Like, don't do that to yourselves.
What up, cat girl? Welcome to the
Doesn't
stream.
matter. At some point, it doesn't matter.
You should grind till you get financial freedom. Over 200K doesn't really make you more happy. I think it's like you can buy a bunch of stuff, but like you can't use all the stuff at the same time. That's the thing. Like I deal with that a lot. Like I got motorcycles and a paramotor, and I want to do both, and I can't do both at the same time. And then like I have this like camera, and I'm like, I don't know. You can buy more stuff, but you'll never have enough time to use all the stuff. It's just
and you know what's
something that I
even
struggle with.
harder? What's even harder is using any of that stuff if you're spending 12, 15 hours a day at a desk.
Is that real?
working
Yes.
For someone else.
Brian Green says, be good at one thing. Yeah, be really good at one thing, but be great at a lot of things.
Yeah, be well-rounded. You know what's gotten me farthest in my career is being well-rounded. I haven't specialized in any one thing. I made sure to be well-rounded and focused in one area that made me happy. But I know all of the things. Maybe not all of them, but I have a lot of expertise in different areas.
I have to work 12 hours. That's so rough, dude.
That
I work
sucks.
those days. That's so hard. Like I just.
But I know one day I'll make it out of that. It'll come. Just gotta
Skills to build
prioritize
on as a
yourself,
REST
dude.
API developer to get paid more. Sounds like you're good to go. Dave, where are the dogs? I missed them. Where are they?
They're in here. They're all. We don't have
They're
the dog
sleeping.
cam
Is there
on.
anything
That-
boxable? Not
no.
really. Okay. Look.
Hi.
I'll
Are
move
you
this.
good, Panda?
Yeah, there's nothing in here. They're all on the floor.
Yeah, being lazy.
They just passed out, dude.
What is that sleeping position?
Have you dated a Karen? I don't know if you see this lady on the stream right now.
Karen by trade. I don't know if I've ever been called a Karen though. Maybe the home builder sometimes is what it's called. Look at her legs right now.
It's fine. She's just cold. Unscripted made me feel bad for not working towards becoming financially free all the time. It just made me aware of it. It didn't make me feel bad. I think that there's just more to life than your job title.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And I think a lot of people disagree with that, but a lot of people derive a sense of self-worth from their job title and how much they get paid. That's all they know.
I love
Jealous of the
building my
mustache, thank
LinkedIn
you.
Resume, but it
Do the
is
creep.
not the end of the world. Like, it's not be all and all.
That's why people get so mad when I say like I don't want to work at Google or Facebook, you know, because they attach your value with those prestigious places, and it's like I don't get.
But
I
you
didn't
don't
give it
want-
any value, so I
you
don't get
don't-
any value from it.
You don't want to live in a garage. You don't want to give all of your time to another company.
I know.
You don't want to live in the parking lot so that you can pay things.
It's true.
Like, what's
What
worth
up,
it
Benito?
to you? And most people would say probably their time or their family or something like that. Like,
How do you find more people who value self-actualization when tech work culture is so toxic? That's true, dude. It is. Nobody in the tech world really is existentialist. They don't think about that stuff, really.
listen, nobody in my industry is either in HR. They just want to work and work. And
Everyone
and they
would
think
say
it's
that I'm
wonderful
crazy
and-
because I'd be like, I don't want more money. I just want more time. And they'd be like, what do you mean? Just want to, like, I'm trying to get my, like, you know, work towards that raise. Like, I don't care. I just want more time.
Honestly, it's one of the things I feel the luckiest about finding this man, because we think pretty similar on stuff like this and most things.
How would you determine the portion of your budget to devote to advertising? I would use a little bit of the budget at first and then see how well your ads are doing. And then if the ads are converting, spend more money. Don't just, like, take a bunch. Sean Connery passed away. Yeah, I know. It super sucks. He was OG.
team members with benefits?
Are cold emailing companies pointless at this or meaningless at this point? It depends on who you email. If you email like customer support or something, you have to email an individual. Should I be a workaholic in my 20s or enjoy my 20s? Maybe be a workaholic for a few years of your 20s so that you can enjoy the rest of your life. Maybe. 40 hours and dip, yeah, I mean, yeah. How much the new house cost? It's not done yet.
Telling y'all.
Oh, it's not done. We don't know. We haven't, it's not done.
And it's nobody's business. Like, from the bottom of my heart, you guys are awesome, but there's certain things that we keep to ourselves, and that's okay.
Mr. Beast has 200K live stream? That's crazy.
I would not pretend to be a Karen in your job interview, actually. Please don't do that.
The mic is dead? Oh, it's good. Should be good. I have absolutely no emotion. I'm a coding monkey, and I like it. Well, I mean, if that works for you, dude.
If that makes you happy, but maybe soul search and figure out what really does. If that's it, great. And if it's not, reassess.
You think the most time is being part-time consultant for multiple companies? What do you mean? What would be the
Why
ideal
would you
job for
wanna
you
do
personally? What I'm doing right now, I like making content. For me.
That sounds like just selling off even more of my time to make each one of those happy. I wouldn't do it.
My mother partner working in the same company for 35 years and getting redundancy. That's terrible. 35 years. That's a long time in one place. That sounds dangerous at this point. I would never work for a company for more than like 10 years now. Like,
Yeah,
that's dangerous,
but
dude.
it's a generational thing too, and
That look suits you. Hey,
thank you. Thank you, Lawrence.
That. But now it's not necessary. Most people stay in the same job maybe 1 or 2 years. The longest I've stayed in a job is like 3.5 years. You keep yourself open to new opportunities. You never know what's out there. You never know what you're gonna stumble into. You'll love just as much. That maybe makes more. I always keep my LinkedIn profile set to available for new opportunities.
Any side effects from
Not
TRT?
looking back.
Sometimes my skin gets a little bit more oily on my face. So, that's about it. Like, a little bit more acne, but I never really had that much, but sometimes I get a little bit more of oily skin on my face. But that's it. Soul searching is a buzzword, yeah. Eat, pray, love, okay?
Maybe among people our age, but...
Hi, Nasu, welcome. Imagine being programmers back in the day for games in the 90s and creating Activision, and then imagine looking at what Activision has become.
If you're a part-time consultant...
Hello,
you better
CCP.
retire.
Welcome
You
to the
better retire
stream.
back to working, but...
Do you feel much better focused? Yeah, I feel fine. How time is important?
Somebody says you remind him of the actor from Napoleon Dynamite, like his brother.
Kit? You talking about Kit?
Yeah, he does. It's true.
It's
oh my
the
gosh.
stash.
It's perfect.
Eat, pray, code. Oh no.
It's perfect.
Can you do high res with your cameras? I might commission a project. Well, how high res? This one does 4K.
Josh works for himself.
This one is 6K. What does HR lady do? She does HR stuff. She's a consultant for very large corporations.
For HR
Very large
technology.
corporations that everyone would know.
It is fun. I love what I do. It's very flexible. I can do what I want when I want.
Blizzard just a puppet? That's true.
I enjoy it. That's what matters the most to me. Have a lot of time.
How do you keep focused on your
fun
work?
things
Dude,
like
I'm not
this.
very good.
What am I watching? Gabriel, thanks for being here.
Have you gotten muscle gains? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
definitely have TRT gains.
Y'all, this man lifts more than the bigger dudes at the gym. It's crazy.
It's
he
okay.
lifts more than
It's all right.
most of us.
Oh,
Listen, you my man almost free for a minute.
one day in one of the skits, Chad will go
He's
shirtless, and everyone will be
got
like, "Oh, Josh is actually
Abs.
shredded."
He's got a six-pack. You guys are nuts.
It's okay. They'll find out one day.
All mine.
That's not the point of the stream. That's just.
That's right, HR. Oh my god, I should call HR on
Let me
myself.
have. Can I have a sip of that? Thank you. Look at.
Oh no, I'm gonna get written up.
Oh, I forgot. This is really weird.
You made that.
Yeah, that's really weird.
You made it for me.
Dude, the stash. Chris, welcome to the stream. Prediction about TypeScript in the future? I have no idea. Sure, he does. You went on TRT. I've taken TRT for like a year. I know, no one's noticed, right? Because I still sound like I'm 15. So there's that. What's your height? 6'2". How much of a person's income should go to charities? Charities are like a choice, right? So that's up for them to decide.
How has Mr. Simp been doing? You look a lot like his boss. How is that guy doing? I haven't seen him around lately.
Tiana, you can just email me. Hmm? Am I on Braz? What up, dude? This is my stepsister.
Oh my god!
Have you seen that movie from, not movie, but the video? What's it? Eric the
Are
Leader,
they
I
called
think.
Movies? No.
Eric the Leader. That's a YouTube channel. It's called Eric the Leader, I think. And one of the videos is called "What It's Like Being a Stepbrother in 2020 or something, 2019." So funny. So you guys dress like this and stay indoors? So boring.
Oh my god! Right.
It's Halloween, dude. Thoughts on Upwork? It's a race to the bottom. How's the local area? We're having another 1-month lockdown in England. So here, there's like, where I live is not super populated. It's not that crowded. We still like wear masks and stuff at the stores and all that.
We have to schedule appointments and wear masks to go to the gym, which we're very careful about, but we're still able to do. But they did just implement a mandatory mask thing again for.
What's your
our
resting
state.
blood pressure? It was in the normal ranges because I had to do that. I had to do blood pressure tests and stuff for my pilot's medical exam, and everything was good. Like I was like, I'm on TRT, and he's like, oh, okay. So I did my blood pressure, and all that was good. All right. Nice Halloween. Hey, thanks, dude. I'm most proud of the stash.
It's beautiful. I like the soul patch better myself. Like it's a nice touch.
I'm a 10x startup founder. Nope. Hard pass.
The food in Utah is
Good day,
but also
Jacob.
bland and
Welcome.
full of chains. And I miss Texas food. Yes, but it's good.
There was one question in here. I've never been to Brazil. There are a lot of difficult questions on LeetCode. Do software companies ask questions in the interviews? Yeah, some of them do. But you have to ask your question, like, why are you asking me these questions? How does it relate to my job? If it relates to your job, maybe. Awesome costumes, thanks. Are you a pilot now?
I'm a paramotor.
No,
and
I
you can
have
fly airplanes.
I have a student's pilot's license in 43 hours. I have to take the test to get the private pilot's license, but
you
I
have
have to
a
finish.
pilot license too for your paragliders and paramotors and the whole.
Oh, yeah, but
slew of those we
it's
have.
not legally required for ultralights.
Oh, that's cool. You got it.
Yeah, I mean I have
That's much better. You
certification
don't have the
for
other one.
paragliders and stuff.
Can I shorten my legal name on a resume? Will it make you sound better? Honestly, you should use whatever name you want to go by on your resume. That's what they're going to call you in
Nico,
the interview. It's going to
congrats.
feel weird if they don't. You have to put your legal name on your hiring documents too if you get the job, so it's no big deal.
You guys watch Rick and Morty?
Yeah.
Rick and Morty is great. I like Ants My Eyes Johnson. Ants My Eyes.
Because it's so true.
Ants My Eyes Johnson is great.
It's so true.
Also, what is it? Simple Rick.
Mm-hmm.
Simple Rick's
Oh,
Simple
wow.
Cookie. Come home to Simple Rick's Simple Cookie Wafer Cookies.
That one always gets me.
Every time we go to like the drive fair or something.
Josh, will you become a private pilot? You can't. Being a private pilot, you can't make money doing it.
Here's a fun fact for you guys. Sometimes when we go
Eric
get
Andre,
like
yeah.
fast food, Josh is Dave when he orders food at the microphone.
Oh, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes if we go get food, I'll be like,
Hello, I'll take a number 3.
And then we roll up and it's just Josh.
will a job, yeah, will a job gap affect chances of a job? Kind of.
It depends on how long it is and what your reason was. Come up with a real good reason because it's not verifiable anyways.
How do you stay focused?
I'll help
Usually I'm pretty focused for like an hour after I work out, and then it's back to like fighting it for focus. Lovely stream to come back to. Hey, thanks, Bo. Welcome aboard. Ooh wee! Yeah, max power, yeah. Does having a hard to say name make it difficult to get a job?
But put on there what you go by. That's important. Otherwise, you can't discriminate against that.
They're reshutting the
US.
gyms in the UK? Oh, that sucks.
That sucks. Honestly, in case that happens here, we should really like invest in more of our home equipment.
Yeah, the whole...
Like my parents have a gym here, but
Do you still run? Not that
for
much.
our house. I'm sure this thing will go for a minute. They keep trying to do stuff like that too.
What type of legacy do you want to leave behind? Maybe one for people that feels like their only choice in life is to go to school, get a degree, and do a job until that's it. I guess that's it. That's it. Like maybe just let people know that there's other ways out there.
And that your time is more valuable than anything. Nobody gets told that enough.
Post screenshots of websites for a portfolio that I made. Why can't you just link the URL? A lot of guys here would simp for the HR lady, and that's a fact.
The only one I
They do
care
anyways.
about is that one.
Election day stream. No, definitely not. How to cancel your own channel.
Oh no. Yeah,
Just
and
get
also
a pull-up
that
bar.
sounds really
I have one.
boring.
We should do these streams while playing a game. Maybe we should make a... Maybe we should play Among Us on Twitch or something like this.
That looks like so
I don't-
much fun.
we don't- Yeah, I need some more people to play. There's a mark above your upper lip.
Oh, thank you. I've been growing this out for about 3 weeks.
There's also one below.
Don't forget the soul patch.
Yeah. The lighting makes that really light. We should have.
You watch more plates, more dates? Yeah, dude. For sure. How'd you know? The dungeon looks amazing. Hey, thanks, Gabriel.
Thanks.
The Fluke School of Self-Employment. Just buy my course for $9.97, and I'll show you how to get rich quick. Josh, do you vote for Biden or Trump?
Honestly,
I voted for Asteroid 2020.
you guys, who you vote for doesn't need to be shared and doesn't matter. Do your research, vote for what matters to you. Do your research more than just on the president, but also on other candidates and other things that are happening so that you are well informed and can make a decision that matters to you. That's going to be different than what matters to the people around you, and that's okay. Keep it
What
to
up, Alpha?
yourself. It's the best part. You don't have to tell anybody. No one has to know.
Dude, telling people who you vote for is the quickest way to piss people
Yeah.
off.
Why would you do that? Nobody's gonna agree with you. Nobody has to. It's the beauty of the system.
Unless they already agree with you.
Do your research. Nobody's forcing you to vote straight ticket. Make sure you vote for the things that matter to you and things that apply to you. And other people if that matters to you too. Whatever matters to you is fine. Just do what makes you happy.
Boxer or
Nobody
briefs?
needs to
Oh, we're gonna have to go with the briefs. Plague 2020.
Plague 2020.
I want to be software dev, but I'm afraid I lost the ability to work in corporate America. I mean, you could just do it freelance.
How many ties do you have, Dave?
Oh, Bork.
One for every
I like
day of
his
the
videos.
week.
Where he debugs what other people take.
Oh wait, just kidding. You
Or
reminded
guesses.
me of Borg, the one that we got
Or-
sent
oh,
to
Tom
from
Thinks.
Taboga the other day. Oh, you guys watch Tom Thinks. So funny. A lot of effort goes into his Twitch stream too, and it's so fun.
Graham Stephan just advertised for an intern. Well, I mean, it's like Gary Vee, right? You can, if you're famous, you can offer the clout, right? So why pay when you can offer clout? And people will be like, oh yeah, dude, I'll take the clout. Let's look. I don't see anything. What is this? He's got a lot of videos. I don't know. Link me the intern. Interesting. Oh, they want to see the flower.
My Moira
brooch.
rose brooch. This is actually my grandma's brooch. It's a beautiful fall flower.
How hard is it to get an internship in the U.S. without any degree? Jacob, they don't care about your degree, dude. They care about can you pass the code test, and they care about do you have a portfolio. What's your plan for passive income? It's not really that simple. You'd want to diversify, right? So I have a house that I'm renting out.
And we
I'm a
plan to do more
landlord.
real estate
I have
like
tenants. Probably some probably like dividend stocks if you want. I mean, you got to diversify all kinds of things.
Do what you're interested in.
Did I miss anything? Love the vids. Hey, Josh, you didn't have to do that. Thanks, man. Do you think boot camps are worth it after a degree in computer science? I would try with the computer science degree. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to give you a code test, and they're going to look at your portfolio. So you still need the same thing. You having the computer science degree is an extra checkbox that like bootcamp grads don't have, but it's not make or break. Have a good one. Ascender Unknown, you too, dude. Should I buy the dip? How do you know if it's a dip? Is Robinhood a good app to use? I have no idea.
Oh, I don't know.
I mean,
Do your research. Make your.
I don't have any
decision.
investing tips or anything like that.
Maybe read some books on it. Ask someone
Josh's
who knows
personal
about
life is
it.
keeping up with the Kardashians.
Not anymore. There.
I've used Robinhood before. I mean, it's quick. It's easy.
Yeah.
I think you can you can day trade like twice, I think, and then you get put on a cooldown. Buy Tesla, bro. Maybe the dip. What financial advisors do you like on YouTube? Probably none. I don't know. There's a bunch that I kind of like cherry pick from.
Who's the one guy you like for real estate, though? What's his name? That's cool.
Bill Lumberg, is that you? Oh, I'm probably gonna deep fake Bill Lumberg on me at some point. What's the time? What is it? 3:20. That mustache looks like you're not allowed around children. How did you pull my file or something? Best way to prepare for a coding interview is you ask them. Ask them what you should prepare for. It's fine. Who's your favorite YouTuber? Oh, dude, there's so many. I watch.
China Marbles.
She likes China Marbles. I like
miss
Corridor.
you.
Corridor Crew. I don't know if you watch that. I have to look. Let me look.
Does Kit Boga
I
count?
watch. Yeah, Kit Boga.
Pay Money Wubby.
Yeah, CoffeeZilla. Who else? Tucker Got.
Love to Alex. She's good.
I have so many. I don't know.
Corey. Why Corey?
I got tons of stuff. The report of the week. Everyone's like Review Bra. I don't know if you guys watch Review Bra. What do you think of Forex? I don't know enough about it, but I wouldn't do it. I think Forex has a bad name because of like scams. Thank you for the 5 again.
Yes.
Will you go on
point out
CoffeeZilla again and
mistakes.
talk about corporate America? If he wants to. I think he has other people lined up right now.
For real, if you point out mistakes in a code test, that's probably going to give you extra points if there are any. Just make sure that you are correct. If you're wrong, it looks really bad. But if you're right and you really did find one, maybe it's a trick. Maybe they wanted to see if you would catch it. If not, they're probably going to appreciate that and think your skills are really great.
Flight test on here. Who else? Cody Co. A lot of like camera channels. Do you plan to roast shady Indian companies if they're that crappy?
Yeah, we watch all of the 90 Day Fiancés. We've been watching Schitt's Creek lately.
Clement makes good videos, but I don't watch them because my goal isn't to work at FANG companies. Fa, what up? Got a new job, working better hours, pay, and better text. Hey, thanks, dude. Congrats.
Listen, Muse, I make 6 figures. That's all we need to
How would
know
you run a
about that.
business if you had 200 employees? I probably workers co-op. I wouldn't want to run a business with 200 employees, number one, but most likely workers co-op, and I would just AFK out.
Hi, Dave and Karen. Welcome aboard.
Alias, just let them know that you are trying to better yourself during that time, improve your skills, and decide what you wanted to do, or maybe go back and improve skills, something like that. Come up with a good reason. You don't have to share that part with them if you don't want to. It's not necessary. Reasons for job gaps, reasons for leaving a job,
Control.
reasons like that don't need to be shared. They're not verifiable. So if you ever get fired from a job, it's not verifiable. Never tell them that unless you don't really want to get hired at that job.
I have 20 years in
That helps.
HTM programming. Can I land a job at FANG? Of course. What are some good websites that generate the most income? Matthew, what do the websites do? Are you just like getting ad revenue, or like
Ooh,
are they selling something?
Matthias, that's a good question. Do we play any instruments? We both did in high school for a minute. Actually, mine was in junior high. I was not about marching in a band. This is not happening. But I played the flute.
The skin flute?
Listen, I made the top band. That's any good HR lady. Thank you very much.
Where are my candies? They're upstairs in the bowl.
Don't lie about everything. Just the things that are not verifiable, and don't make it like a lie. Like just.
Hey, thank you for the 5. You didn't have to do that, man. Keep up the great work. Will do. Tomorrow, probably be like corporate cringe and then maybe the next day will be like, here's my paramotor. I don't know.
It's been really great days for paramotoring. We saw like 5 of them out there today. They were on trikes. What are those called? It was cool. They were coming down the pass. It was awesome. Aliath, you can say it was due to health reasons too if you really want to. They're not going to ask you why, but I can't tell you how well that'll work for you. It all just is going to depend. I probably personally wouldn't do that, but they can't discriminate against you for it. Just make your best judgment call what you're comfortable with sharing or talking, but normally I wouldn't if it were me. Totally get it though.
Brad, I appreciate that, man. I try to be pretty interactive. Try to be transparent or just what's going on. Sometimes it's not all drama. Most of it has been though, but
Christopher, we hike. I am an avid hiker though, like mountains and shit. But I like my Tivas. They have a really wide base and it's better for stabilization if you ask me. I'm prone to rolling my ankles, so I would say Tiva, but if you like tacos, cool. They're pretty.
Tim Dillon. All right. Let's see.
I love hiking.
Live streams for the next 3 days.
I love my rocks.
Maybe what would it be, Monday? Monday would be the next live stream.
Monday's good.
There was one person who said something. It's a lot of people. Any boot camps in Mexico? I don't know any off the top of my head. Do you get a lot of trick-or-treaters? This is my first time. Let's see. At my house in Salt Lake City, I didn't really get any.
Oh, we do out here.
Here I live in, it's like a neighborhood, so
Yeah.
probably.
And my parents set up like a huge display. It's really cool. They have like projectors and stuff. They go all out. It's their favorite. So we end up with a bunch of trick-or-treaters just because it looks fun. We have singing pumpkins, like real pumpkins with projectors. It's super cool.
Odor Project is great. It's pretty. It's free. Free Code Camp is also good. There was another one. Going automated HR. usually HR makes the software that automates HR, and then they have more HR people that run that automated HR software. So
Yeah, and that's the way things are going now, which is why I moved into technology. So if any of you guys are in HR or know anyone in HR, I highly recommend specializing in some form
there it
of
goes.
HR technology. Super important.
why is it so dark?
If you don't want to be automated out of a job. And it's not to say that
Oh
they don't have
God.
jobs to do, but it's more efficient, and that's how everything kind of is going anyways. So broaden your skills.
No, I moved away from the city, and now I live out in the mountains / desert area, the suburbs.
We have like a great mountain desert mix. It's awesome. So
Yeah, that's
it makes
HR lady.
doing what we like. Yeah, I'm HR lady in person and in costume.
There's one I wanted to answer. Would you get an electric skateboard? I have 2 one wheels that we ride around.
Mm-hmm.
Would you ever do a career that's not remote ever again? Maybe a pilot.
I wouldn't.
But
just
not-
never going back to a desk. Mm-mm.
Can I learn how to code from ThemeForest templates? Well, don't go to ThemeForest templates. Just get templates from like HTML5 up. That's a good one. Or templated.co. Not fall victim to corporate America. I don't know. You just have to kind of be aware of what they do. Let's see.
I wish we had floating sand in our desert mountains. That would be sick.
Does college ranking matter? Only if the job that you're applying to cares.
No, I don't work corporate HR. I am in HR technology consultant.
Big companies hire her to come tell them how to make their HR better, basically.
How to automate, what to use, how to transform your HR department. That's another big buzzword too.
She puts other HR ladies
transformation.
out of business.
No, I
Yeah.
just make their work more efficient and I free them up so that they can focus on more important
She's
things.
part of the automation, bro. Like, she goes into these big companies and puts in automation software that eliminates all of these other HR ladies' jobs.
I tell them what automation, what products would help them be more efficient, and sometimes that's the way it goes. But honestly, do you really want to be doing like transactional stuff forever? Maybe like just learn how to do this part and you just move into it instead of saying, oh, this is the way I've always done it, and then you move out. Like,
Will CSS eventually
Same
die?
as with
Well, I
any
mean, JavaScript would have to
industry.
die at that point. Do you think $5.7K online bootcamp worth it for iOS development? Do self-taught first.
who would win Jeopardy, me or Josh? You know what? We watch Jeopardy when we're in the motorhome on trips, and usually we're pretty equal with who knows what. A lot of it's opposite, but
Is VS Code overkill for students just starting out? No, VS Code is fine. I mean, you don't need to get the huge like full environment, like the full IDE. Like VS Code is fine, or Sublime. The Oracle, thanks. It's called human capital. Yeah, we're human capital. We depreciate in value over time. That's called aging for us humans.
listen, it's so funny to me because y'all make fun of it being called HR, so we come up with different things to call it, like chief people or chief experience or whatever you want it to be. And you're mad about that too. You think that's cheesy. So what do you want? Like,
How do I become filthy rich? I think that you just need to promise other people that you can get them rich quickly by selling a course. I think that's how you do it. And in that course, you tell them that they need to make something and sell it. And then when they don't, it's their fault that they didn't get rich. But you're going to get rich.
James, I know
What
a
can
little
all-
bit of Python, or
Excuse
I've
me.
made an AFK bot with Python to try and like wiggle my mouse so I didn't always have to be sitting at my desk back then. But yeah, otherwise to me it's boring, so I don't do it. Sorry. But I do work with my developers. I know how it works. Like,
How to get quick income raises as a software developer.
get a new job.
change jobs. Sell products. You're not going to, like, income raise, like a salary raise, or income raise? Income raise, sell products.
Yeah.
Nope. There's no 420 here.
No. But
There's-
there is plenty of pre-workout.
That's true.
I
What do
feel
you
like
max?
that should count.
Someone said, what are you maxing on? Deadlift. About 300. Oh, no, not deadlift. Bench press, about 300.
He uses all of the plates though for deadlift, like all of them. It's crazy.
Does Josh wear contacts? These aren't,
Yeah.
there's no lenses in these. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but
But
Wow.
he does wear contacts.
Look, there's no lenses.
I do not.
It's just
I have
for the-
perfect vision. These are all so cool.
Sounds like Dan Locke lessons. Look, we can't name names, Eddie, Mal, but how'd you know?
Who's the guy who says in your audiobook?
How to go buy pizza. Enjoy the pizza. Don't add any pineapples or anchovies. Thank you.
Who's the guy who says you can't get rich renting out your time? Who's that guy? I
Oh,
listened to him in that one song.
yeah. He's the founder of AngelList. You miss living in Finland? I think it'd be cool to visit. I don't know about living there. Is that your real hair?
Yes.
Unfortunately.
This is how he wears it every day.
What products would you sell, though? I mean, that's how all the get-rich-quick people get you, right? They say, just make a product and sell it, but you have to figure out what you're gonna sell, right? That's the problem, and then you have to figure out how you're gonna sell it, how you're gonna market it, who are you gonna market it to? That's the hard part.
See, that is the dilemma.
How do you get salary raises? Yeah, you're not really gonna get one unless your company, I don't know. It's
Unless
kind of a
you
meme.
are totally indispensable, and I know most people think that they are, but let me tell you, teeny tiny percentage of you actually are. I know that hurts to hear. I've been in that place before. But those are the only people who will get something like a raise that's off cycle, which means not your annual like 2% raise or whatever. It doesn't happen, and then they know that you will be looking for another job. So
Petition to wear
good
this
luck
outfit
to
every day.
you. But if you want a new job if you want a raise, get a new job. It's the only real way.
You got a little poop on your lip. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you for noticing.
Technically, that would be like a long smear.
So we call it the Karen cleaner. You watch Millennial Money? No. Do you either one of you work in mergers and acquisitions?
I have supported a merger, one large merger and one major acquisition in my career. And like I said, be well-rounded. It's very helpful when that happens.
Do you like freelancing? I used to like freelancing as a way to just like work for myself, sort of, but not so much anymore. The freelance web development, what's the demand like, and not just a job where you work here and there. Tips. Yeah, that's the hard part about freelance, dude. The hard part is getting clients and then keeping your clients for recurring work. That's why freelance is so up and down. $2. Thank you for that. How to make good use of a winter break internship? No, build projects, dude. You'll get more out of building projects than you will an internship. Maybe unless you need someone telling you what to do, just build projects, dude. What you're going to sell should always provide value to someone else. It should solve a problem or improve a service. Or like an object or something. Solve it completely, improve it, make someone's life easier.
Someone said it's a love smear.
It's a love smear. Yeah, you could call it that.
Sick. So gross.
Alumni ship. Did you go to boot camp? Yes. Is it okay to tell your boss that you found a new job that pays you better so either they raise your salary? I mean, you risk losing both job offers if you play them like that.
It's true. Plus, they're probably not going to need it because if you got a salary offer that much better, like, why wouldn't you take it? Like,
James says, what books do you recommend? Anything by Robert Greene.
very
Jocko
unlikely.
Willink is good. Anything by MJ DeMarco is good. Stephen Pressfield is good. Any book recommendations about the industry? Maybe the Pragmatic Programmer. That's a decent book. How much did it cost for your pilot's lessons? It was like per lesson, and it depends on how long you were in the plane. It was somewhere around like $200 to $400 a lesson. But it's not cheap. I'm pretty sure to be a pilot for fun, you basically just need to be rich. I don't know how people do it. What's up, Wasim? Is it worth starting freelancing with only 2 years experience? You can freelance with no years of experience. You can freelance as soon as someone says, can you build this for me? And you're like, yeah, I can. Pay me.
And if you can't find a job, like, that's a great way to go, too.
The qualification bubble doesn't really apply to dev jobs in terms of certificates and degrees. If you find regular customers, then freelance is cool. If you can find reoccurring customers or have a way to get customers when you need them, then yeah, it's cool. That's the hard part. I told my last job they sucked.
That
Good-
probably
good for you, man.
wasn't the smart thing to do.
We've been live for 2 hours. Okay, all right. I think this is enough for this stream. I
It's
think
fun hanging out with you
yeah,
guys
it's been
over
fun. Happy Halloween. Thanks for being here.
Hope you
Uh,
guys have good costumes.
Thank you for being here. F to pay respects, and I'll leave you guys with some generic corporate music. Please hold. Are you still paying off your bootcamp fees? No, I didn't go. I paid it out of pocket. I went to Dev Mountain. It was $4,000. I paid it out of pocket. That was everything I had in my bank account. That was it. The dogs are down there. All right. Wasim, thanks for being here, dude. Software architect, software developer. Yeah, well, like the costumes. Hey, thanks, Brody. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow in a video. Y'all have a good one. Bye.